What is good? Hit 'em up game. I'm back with another video. It's your boy Hit 'em up Trey. We're gonna get into Trey Lance. Leave no doubt. SC featured. I'm pretty sure it was an interview about how Trey Lance talks about all of his I don't know, just background and why he should be drafted. To be honest, y'all, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Trey Lance should be the pick. He should be the pick. He's growing on me. I like it. He's more of an NFL body. He has a deep arm. Yeah, he has accuracy issues, but who doesn't? I mean, Jimmy G had some accuracy issues, but at least Trey Lance, we're getting more dynamic. We can do a lot more things, you know. So, get Trey Lance. Get Trey Lance. Justin Fields will be good, but I don't think he'll be greater than what Trey Lance could be if we just take the time to turn Trey Lance into what he could be. Because I feel like what Trey Lance could be is what any other quarterback in this draft cannot. Because he's just too big and too strong, too fast. Alright, so let's just get into it. Leave no doubt.
Quarterback Trey Lance, arm 31.5, wingspan 76.
When they ask you what you want to be when you grow up, it was always a professional athlete.
He's like, yeah, I'm built for Cali.
People always tell you, if you're great, they'll find you.
So why not just
But I think there are
Cali?
limitations to
You know
that.
what I mean?
24,
Just send him to
224.
Cali.
Being a small town kid, never getting any of those Power 5 offers, I think there have been people that have doubted me, to the point where I would ever even play here at North Dakota State, let alone even get here.
It's crazy.
Here is the next step for Trey Lance. The next opportunity to show NFL scouts, coaches, and executives who he is and what he's
I don't know
got,
why the Raiders is there.
what he's always had. This isn't about competing. It's about converting. It's about keeping a promise to himself.
Doubt. There have been plenty of people that have doubted me. My third grade teacher, me and my best friend used to get in trouble all the time just for being competitive. She came in, brought us in,
how it used to be,
and told me I'd never play professional sports.
Those be the worst.
The saying, dreams do come true.
Guess what she's doing
Not
now?
really.
She probably still...
Goals come true if you follow the right path and work to...
You know what's so funny? It'd be the teachers that be like, you're not going to be shit in the world. And then when you grow up to be shit, you're making what they made in a year in a fucking game check. Bro, teachers do not get paid anything. And Trey Lance is about to make what they make in a game. Come on now. Or just showing up to practice. Come on now.
Your goals,
that teacher is kicking
he never
herself
had any
right now.
doubt.
Kicking herself.
Growing up in Marshall, Minnesota, Trey Lance decided early that only one position was worthy of his NFL dreams.
I just remember playing catch with him probably between his freshman and sophomore year, and I was like, I said, why are you trying to throw the ball so hard through me? He said, I'm not. I was like, oh, okay. I was just jumping off his hand a little bit more. I said, okay, you got a little something here.
He could just make plays that other kids couldn't. He threw it off like his back foot, like across the field, and that was when I was like, okay, yeah, he's going places. I never had any doubts.
Shoot, if you would asked my junior year, I would have thought that I was going to play quarterback at the University of Minnesota.
Minnesota thought otherwise. They recruited him, but not as a quarterback.
There'll always be something.
He got Power 5 interest, but only as a playmaker, not play caller.
I got everything from receiver to outside linebacker, safety. Those are kind of the big three for most schools.
Oh, when Trey learned that he was not being recruited as the quarterback for the University of Minnesota, that stung. Didn't matter what they saw in film, they were not going to recruit Trey Lance as a quarterback at these huge schools out of Marshall, Minnesota. No chance.
There
was no doubt. I wanted to play quarterback. My family knew that. Any other school that kind of wanted me at another position, it was a pretty quick conversation.
North Dakota State wasn't Power 5, but it was a powerhouse in the FCS, and it wanted Lance at quarterback. He redshirted as a freshman, but even then began to assert himself.
He had a whiteboard and a marker, and we would go over plays on our own in our dorm. And I had the opportunity to play right away, and I still didn't understand things that he already knew.
I was like, okay, when you got to start, somebody's got to hold the clipboard. You just make sure that you leave no doubt, which one you want to be.
Lance won the starting job in year 2. Then he won over the doubters.
Bro.
The first game,
This man threw no interceptions. 28-0. 28-0. Over 1,000, over like, what was it? 3,000 yards passing and over 1,000 yards rushing. Come on now. You can't tell me that's not.
It was like, you know.
Come on now, y'all. Come on now.
Touchdowns here. You know.
Touchdown!
Oh, baby, this kid's pretty good.
Every week was like, you know, we're kind of just like, you know, what's going on here?
Lance cuts it up. He has the first down and more. Lowers the
Get
shoulder.
off him.
Trey Lance! Touchdown!
Oh my God. Trey Lance. I'm trying to tell you, we got to get him, y'all. We got to get him. Trey Lance needs to be the pick. He needs to be the pick.
Got out of that one.
It was kind of a finally. And it's something that we didn't even know we were waiting for.
Wow, this guy is electric.
As a redshirt freshman, Lance led the Bison to a 16-0 record and their
the
8th
year I
national
think
title.
he has.
He ran for 14 touchdowns, passed for 28, and didn't throw a single interception. A ratio never seen in the history of the college game.
Wide open in the end zone. Touchdown!
He processes very quickly at the line of scrimmage, and he processes very quickly, in the pocket to make those progression reads.
Usually when your head coach is saying that, look at his feet. Timeout. Timeout. Look at his feet work. Look at his feet work. Look at his feet work. Look at his feet. Look how he moved his feet in the pocket.
He processes very quickly at the line of scrimmage, and he processes very quickly, in the pocket
Look at
to
it.
make.
Timeout. We're going to slow this down. We're going to slow this down. Settings. Playback. 7.5. Look at the feet work. Look at the feet work, y'all. Look at the feet work.
Progression
Boom.
reads.
Lance looking.
He went through 3-4 reads before he did that. 3-4 reads. You see the feet work right there, baby? That's trying to tell you. Trey Lance, he's going to be a gem.
An extremely
He's going to be a gem.
mature
Be a gem.
young quarterback as far as
to be
his
a
pocket
gem.
presence, his awareness, and his ability to throw. Like he'd been there before. I don't know if it could have got any better.
No one will ever know. The FCS postponed its 2020 season because of pandemic concerns,
Usually
leaving the Bison with only one makeshift fall option.
Figure it out, so your year
A single game against Central Arkansas.
But
Breaks a tackle. There goes Trey in the open field. A stiff arm. Trotter the baby.
With more than 24 NFL scouts in attendance, Lance rushed for 143 yards in the win, but only completed 50% of his passes and threw his first ever college interception.
usually when they start to figure it out, this is where I get nervous. This second year when you actually starter, it's usually when defensive coordinators really start to say, okay, so now let's see if we do this. Maybe he hasn't seen this, so let's start to confuse him a little bit. That's usually when quarterback starts to get confused, year two. That's usually when you really start to see if a quarterback is really that. You know what I mean? Year one, they don't really know what to expect. So they're kind of just giving you anything and just hoping and praying that you don't do good at it. But he did good at it. So now it's like they got film on you. Now they know what to really do or what to expect. And now what can you really do? And that's what we didn't really get year two. We got one game out of him year two. So, that's what I'm nervous about. That's the kryptonite to Trey Lance.
From Trey Lance.
With 17 starts against FCS competition, some within the NFL consider Lance's pro potential the toughest evaluation of the draft.
Touchdown!
There's always going to be people that doubt me. There's always going to be little things, his arm's not strong enough. He didn't play well enough a certain game, or he doesn't get enough competition. Obviously, this next opportunity at the next level is something that people will continue to doubt me.
It's either he's going to be the biggest player to come out, or he's going to be the biggest bust.
The pandemic ended his season, but not his NFL aspirations.
Trey Lance has a lot right, and he really needs to learn.
6'4", 20-year-old Lance
drafting him,
declared
he's not
early
going to
for
be
the
thrown
draft.
out there right away.
And at his
Jimmy
March
G's
Pro
going to be
Day,
playing
with
here.
30 teams
Trey
in
Lance is
attendance,
going to
he
have
threw
to sit.
66
He's going to have to
passes.
sit.
But the number that matters to Lance is 29. as in April 29th, when the NFL's first-round picks are chosen. The Dream isn't interested in anything less.
Are trash. I don't even look
It was definitely a chip on my shoulder.
Pro days are trash.
People tell me, regardless if someone tells you you're not good enough at something, the competitor in me is going to want me to do it even better.
If you're good, they'll find you no matter where you're. Division II, Division III, NAIA, it doesn't matter. They'll find you. And for Trey, they found him.
Alright, but that's going to do it for the video. That was Trey Lance, Leave No Doubt. Basically, his draft interview, his draft, like his pick me video, you know, to get to know more about him. I liked it. Trey Lance to the Bay. It grows more and more on me. But it's like, I'm at the point where it's like, if we get Justin Fields, I'm not going to be upset. I'm not going to throw. The only reason I will get upset is if we get back Jones. That's the only reason why I will get upset. But to be honest, either or, Trey Lance or Justin Fields would work out for me. I'm not really tripping. So, yeah. That's going to do it for the video. I'm about to start editing the rest of these videos, see if they saved. Because if they didn't save, then I'm going to make more videos and then just edit those. And then we're just going to go about that. But make sure y'all like, share, comment, subscribe. I'm back. Make sure y'all go follow the socials. Follow the socials because I'm going to start posting them on there more. And yeah, so more updates is going to be on those. I know I'll be on Twitter more on my Heat 'em Up trail for Twitter. I'll be on there more than Instagram for right now. But eventually that'll change. So I'm trying to get myself more out there. A lot of things I got in store as far as like rambling. It's going to be a whole new channel for that. No, it's not. I'm going to keep it on this channel. I'm going to just make its own separate folder. Like its own video week for rambling. And yeah, so go subscribe to my boy Lucky. 10-50 subscribers by the time these videos drop. I need that now. Please. Alright, I'm gone.